Welcome to AI ConvoCast, where we bring you the latest in AI and tech innovation. Quick housekeeping. Check out the affiliate links in our description. Using them supports the show, and please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Let's jump right in. Today we will be covering Anthropic's release of Claude Opus 4.6, OpenAI's launch of GPT 5.3 Codex along with a new desktop app, and OpenAI's debut of their Frontier Enterprise Agent platform. Let's dive right in. February 5th turned out to be a massive day for AI releases, with both Anthropic and OpenAI dropping significant announcements within hours of each other. Starting with Anthropic, they rolled out Claude Opus 4.6, which is now their most capable model aimed squarely at enterprise customers. This release is all about handling complex, long-duration tasks that businesses actually need done. We're talking legal analysis, financial document review, and serious coding work. The model comes with a larger context window, meaning it can hold more information in its working memory while processing your requests. That matters a lot when you're asking it to analyze lengthy contracts or work through multi-step problems where it needs to remember what happened earlier in the conversation. Anthropic is positioning this model specifically for their Claude Cowork product and various enterprise plugins covering legal compliance and operations. Early adopters already include developer tooling companies like Cursor, which tells you something about where Anthropic sees the immediate demand. In terms of performance, Anthropic's benchmarks show gains over OpenAI's GPT 5.2 across several enterprise-focused tasks. Sholto Douglas, a researcher at Anthropic, commented on the release saying, quote, "We focused on speed and consistency for real enterprise workloads," end quote. That emphasis on consistency is notable because for businesses relying on these models day in and day out, predictable, reliable outputs matter just as much as raw capability. Now, almost simultaneously, OpenAI was making moves of their own. They released GPT 5.3 Codex, a model specifically optimized for autonomous coding tasks. This version runs faster and costs less to operate than previous Codex iterations, with OpenAI claiming roughly a 25% performance improvement over prior versions. The interesting backstory here is that OpenAI reportedly used earlier Codex versions to help debug this new release. So you have AI models helping to improve their successor models, which is a fascinating development in how these systems get built. Alongside the model, OpenAI introduced a standalone Codex desktop application. This is designed for what they call agentic development workflows. Essentially, instead of just asking an AI to help you write a function or fix a bug, you can task it with handling entire chunks of application development from start to finish. The app is available at launch through OpenAI's APIs as well. Sam Altman, OpenAI's CEO, spoke about the release and offered some perspective on where this is all heading. He said, quote, "Developers will increasingly manage fleets of AI agents, not single prompts," end quote. That framing is worth sitting with for a moment. The idea that a developer's job shifts from writing code to directing and overseeing multiple AI agents working in parallel represents a pretty fundamental change to how software gets built. Earlier that same morning, OpenAI also unveiled something called Frontier, which is an enterprise platform for building, deploying, and managing AI agents at scale. This launch happened around 6 a.m. Eastern Time, and it signals a meaningful strategic shift for the company. Rather than just selling access to models, OpenAI is now offering the infrastructure layer that large organizations need to actually put these agents to work across their operations. The Frontier platform focuses on 3 main areas. First is governance, giving companies visibility and control over what their AI agents are doing. Second is orchestration, which handles the complexity of running multiple agents that might need to work together or hand off tasks to each other. Third is integration, connecting all of this to the systems and data sources that enterprises already have in place. Early customers include some major names. Intuit, Uber, State Farm, and Thermo Fisher are all listed as initial adopters. These are large organizations with complex operations that have presumably been wrestling with how to move beyond one-off AI experiments into something more systematic. Denise Dresser, OpenAI's chief revenue officer, explained the thinking behind Frontier in an interview saying, quote, customers need structure, not just smarter models, end quote. That's a revealing statement about what OpenAI is hearing from its enterprise customers. Having a powerful model is one thing, but companies also need the guardrails, monitoring, and management tools to deploy these capabilities responsibly and effectively. The Frontier platform essentially positions OpenAI as what you might call a control plane for AI agents. Think of it like air traffic control, but for AI systems operating within a company. What we saw on February 5th was really a preview of how the competitive landscape is shaping up. Anthropic is pushing hard on reliability and enterprise-specific capabilities with Opus 4.6, clearly targeting the customers who need AI they can depend on for serious business processes. OpenAI, meanwhile, is expanding on multiple fronts, improving their coding-specific models while also building out the platform layer that makes it easier for big organizations to adopt AI agents at scale. For developers and businesses watching all of this unfold, the practical takeaway is that the tools available for integrating AI into real workflows are getting substantially more capable and more accessible. The Codex desktop app brings autonomous coding assistance directly to where developers work. The Frontier platform gives enterprises a clearer path to deploying agents with proper oversight. And Claude Opus 4.6 offers another strong option for companies that need an AI partner for complex analytical work. All of these releases point toward AI becoming more embedded in daily work rather than remaining a novelty to experiment with occasionally. Thank you for listening to AI Convo Cast. Please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Thanks and hope to see you again next time.